You know what I noticed about Martha in the Bible? Jesus never corrected her heart. He corrected the weight she was carrying. The problem wasn't that she didn't love him. The problem was that she was trying to do too much, trying to hold everything together, trying to make sure everything got done, trying to carry responsibilities, expectations, and things nobody else was thinking about. And eventually, the weight got louder than the moment. Jesus never questioned her love. He questioned what the weight of everything was doing to her. Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things. Whew, maybe some of us don't need another reminder to do more. Maybe some of us need permission to put some things down. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Grab your gloves because we're about to pour some magic. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad you joined the chaos with me today. We're going to be pouring one of my picks for the month from IntoResin. Yay! Guess what it is? Take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess? What's underneath here? I got the tablet mold. It's like a little journal mold. And it has all these beautiful little or big rhinestones on it. And then it's over here on the edges are your little nibs to put your rings in. And then the bottom looks the same. Same exact way. And then they sent us one set of rings, which I seem to have misplaced. Give me a minute. Here they are. I found them. Little rings. See, it says IntoResin. So they send you one of the kits to do one notebook. Remember when I showed you all the little purse chain that I made for my purse and I told you all that I got shipped the wrong mold? Well, I got the right one in and I went ahead and made one. This is the one I was telling you all that I wanted. I made this out of resin. And then you just slide them together while the resin's still soft, and then it cures hard where it doesn't, they don't come apart. And then I put these cute little purse chains on the end that I just slide on my purse. And it's super cute. I love it. And I got this mold off of an Etsy shop because you can't find these on Amazon. They don't have the right ones. Believe me, I've already purchased them. They're not the right ones. So this Etsy shop is the only one in the United States that has these. If you'd like the Etsy shop name, let me know and I'll give you the link. All right, we are going to make this notebook right here, and I want to do something beautiful in this notebook. I want to take these flowers right here. I think I might use some of the greenery from this pack because it has a little bit, I know some of it's brown, but it looks like some of it might be green in there. And then we're going to take this beautiful purple right here, and I want to put it like the flowers are growing up from the bottom of the notebook. And then I want to add heal the past, live the present, dream the future up top here. And then I want to add a little bit of gold leafing. So that's my plan for it. I'm going to whip up some resin right quick and we'll get started. While our resin's on the turner, let's go ahead and pick our flowers out. These flowers are very beautiful and unique. They came from Ned on Facebook. It's a little handmade shop. And let me show you. They come with these cute little wax stamps, like wax seals. They're not real, but they look like wax seals. And you stamp the flower with it. They're super cute. Let me show you the package. See? That's how you do it. So let's see if we can pick out some of this. It looks like most of this greenery is going to be brown. So, but I think some of it might be cute. Here's a green one. Yep, we'll use one of those maybe. Maybe both of those. We can separate them. Let's see, maybe that one. Maybe mix that in there. And then maybe mix maybe mix one of these in there. Now let's open this pack up. It's got some beautiful flowers in it. And I'll show you the name of this right here. That's the name of the shop. And it's, I'm sorry, I said Facebook. It's on Instagram. Ned Store. So if you want to screenshot that right quick. That way, if I forget to put it in my description box, you'll have it. All right, let's see. We've got that one. I'm just going to pull out a few. Go turn my resin right quick. Okay, I'm back. And then we might get one of those. Let's see, we'll do it like that. And then maybe put that one right there. And that one there. And then, let's see. I really like that one right there. So let's get another one of those out. Oh no, that one might be pretty though. Yeah, let's go with that one. I think that's all we're going to be able to fit in there. And I repackaged them in a Ziploc baggie because the bag that they came in, they rip so easy and I don't want to lose any. Alright, that's our resin. Let me clean this up, go get it, and I'll be right back. I got my flowers sitting right here so I could just pull them off of there real quick. Okay, now we need to figure out, I guess it doesn't matter which one we use for the front or the back. So let's go ahead and pour some resin in here. I'm not going to spritz this with any alcohol because the handmade molds from IntoResin, they say it's not good to spritz alcohol in them. It will damage them, so I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of resin down. And I'm just going to put a little, I'm not putting a lot because we just want to get our flowers laid. And then I want to let this resin thicken up a little bit. And then we'll do our last pour. And I did mix up 8 ounces. So let's go ahead and use this for the front, I guess, and then this for the back. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the back as well. And I want to do it this way because those rhinestones, if we fill them with clear resin and then do our back pour with a color, it will really make those rhinestones stand out and really sparkle and dance around for us. Instead of just pouring the color right on top of them. Okay, after filling all the rhinestone places, I had a tiny bit of resin left. So, and we don't even have these filled yet. Nope, they're still not filled up. So let's go ahead and take our tool right here. I'm just going to use this silicone tipped tool so I don't scratch my mold. And I'm going to check my mold for any bubbles. And I'm going to use this UV light. And it's going to show me where the bubbles are at in the mold. So I'm just going to run around and scoot them out of my rhinestones. I'm going to see if I can get you down close enough to where you can see one of the bubbles in there. Let me see if I can find one. Here's one. Well, the camera's not over that way. Let me turn it over there. Now, let's see if you can see. All right, here's a bubble. This camera's still not far enough. All right, you see the bubble right there? Can you see it in the camera? It's right there. That's how good you can see the bubbles using your UV light. You can also put one of your, if you have a light board that you use for your Cricut for weeding, you can also put that underneath your mold. I do that too. But it's just a hassle getting the light board out. So I figured out that this works better anyway. So I don't get my light board out anymore. I just use my UV light. Okay, I am done bubble chasing. And sometimes I forget to grab my bubble wand. I'm just not used to having it yet. But this bubble wand right here is a bubble picker. It doesn't scratch your molds or anything. And it picks your bubbles. And you can find this nifty little tool that AJ makes from Laura's Art Corner. She sells them in her shop. And they are super nifty. And they are so cute. Look at mine. But they're crafted with different beads and stuff. So, really nifty little tool to have. And it supports another creator. So, you know, I didn't purchase this one. I'm not going to act like I purchased it. I didn't. It was gifted to me. But I was going to purchase one. Yes, I was. And then next thing I knew, I was gifted one. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still bubble picking. I didn't see all those on the edge right there. All right, I'm done. Let's go ahead and lay our flowers. And a little bit of this gold leaf over here. I think I might do the flowers first, then the gold leaf. Yeah. So, I don't know if we should take the stickers off of these or not. Let's see if it would make a difference. I don't know if it would. I mean, would you still be able to see this? I don't know. But I'm just going to take it off in case that happens. I'm going to spritz it with some alcohol so we don't get any bubbles in our mold around the flowers, which I don't mind bubbles around flowers. Y'all know that. Because flowers naturally have what? Water droplets. So, if I get a bubble or two around them, I'm not going to fuss about it. And if you have a hard time peeling your backing off of your stickers, just grab a piece of tape. It'll snatch it right off of there. I'll spritz it with some alcohol. And I'm going to put it right down in here. Now we're going to add some of the gold leaf. So I'm just going to break up some pieces and just randomly add it throughout here. Okay, now we're going to add our heal the past, live the present, dream the future. And I'm going to spritz it with some alcohol. place it right there. I see a bubble underneath it, so I'm going to smoosh it out of there. And I don't think I see any more bubbles in it, so I'm just going to leave it be. I don't want to push it down because I'm scared it'll suction some bubbles underneath it that I can't get out because there's so many rhinestone pockets in here. That's why I didn't push the flowers down. I let them float on the resin. All right, now what I want to do is leave this be, let it cure up, or not cure, but you know what I mean, gets to a sticky state, and then we're going to do our last resin pour on the back, and I want to use my Sunlight Octopus Fluid Alcohol ink to make it like a bright sunny day in the background. So that's the plan, and I think that yellow will look really beautiful with that purple and the gold. What do you think? All right, what we're going to do now is take my heat gun and we're going to run it through here and pop these surface bubbles that I see. And then I will meet you back in about 3 hours and we'll do the last pour on this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spritz some alcohol because our mold is covered with resin. So it's not going to affect it now. It's not going to harm the mold. Okay, everything looks really good. But I am going to take this Q-tip here and clean off my little nibs where the little clips go because I don't want any resin there. All right, I will see you later. Before I go, though, I do want to add one of my name tags in purple to the back of my notebook. So I'm going to put it right down here on the bottom. This notebook will be going in the giveaway on Friday. We are starting our weekly giveaway back. I took a little break. So on Wednesday, I mean on Friday when I do the drawing, whoever wins, I'm going to put some of this gold leaf right here in the center. That looks funny without any there. Whoever wins the giveaway, I'm going to ship them some of my traveling coasters so they can hide them in their hometown. We are back, and I didn't want to let these fully cure, but once again, I poured too late and I had to get in the bed. So, yeah, here we are. I mixed up some more resin. I've got 4 ounces in this cup. I think that may do it. I don't know. We're just going to have to pour it and see. And then I have this right here that I want to take out with you all. It's a mold that I made. So, oh, and I made a new inlay. This is my new cross inlay. It's pretty big. It's bigger than the coaster ones that I've made. So let's see exactly how. Okay, it's 5 inches long. And almost 4 inches wide. Not quite, but almost. So it's super cute. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but I'll find out, and we'll use it here soon. Okay, I'm going to spritz some alcohol over here. That's going to help out with any bubbles because we still have some little, well, maybe I filled them. Some of them's not filled though, like right there's not filled. I'm going to spritz that with some alcohol because we could get some bubbles right there. Okay, now I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol. I had a little bubble right there on that flower. I don't know if y'all seen me really working in that area, but there was a bubble, a little pocket in that flower, so I had to get it out. It was pretty big too. Now we're going to go ahead and put our alcohol ink on and make it a bright sunny day. Alright, I'm going to spritz some alcohol over here. I'm not sure what that is. It's not coming off. And I'm just going to pour what we have left. And then mix up some more right quick. I have some more epoxy resin here. I mixed up 2 more ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and put my ink over here, and then we'll pour that resin. Alright. Doesn't look like we need a whole lot. Let's see where that gets us. I'm going to let that spread out. Okay, I'm going to take some alcohol and spritz it and pop those bubbles. Now, as it cures, that, whoops, something got in there. As it cures, the resin's going to move towards the center. So we may have a little bit of clear around the edges, and that's okay. I think it will be beautiful looking at the rhinestones from the other side, because clear coming through is really going to make those rhinestones pop from the other side. All right. Let me get something to get this out, and we'll take a look at it. We have this cross that we've already dropped color down in, so why don't we use the extra resin to pour in it and get this cross started. And I'm going to put some of my crystal glitter in it. So let's just spritz some alcohol down in there. That's going to help out with any bubbles. Go ahead and just pour. Now I'm going to add some of my glitter. And that's enough. And now I'm just going to move the glitter around a little bit. And now I'm just going to spritz a little bit of alcohol on the top there to pop any bubbles. And then I'll check it again in about 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this out. Let's see. I'm just going to go right around. Let me get you down so you can see what I'm doing. just kind of traveling a circle because I know what shape my piece that's inside of there is. Ooh! Let's see here. Trying to see where I want to cut that at. Okay, that's the bottom, so it's not going to matter. So I'm just going to cut it off right there. Come on. I'm not pulling real hard. I'm taking it slow and easy. So although you may think it's hard to get out, it wasn't. I was just pulling easy because I don't want to mess my master up. So I'm going to pour in there and see what it looks like. I lost a rock in there, it looks like. Yep. Just going to pop that out. And I'll have to make sure that I pay close attention to that area right there. Make sure it don't trap any bubble in there. And then again, I may just clip that off right there. May just snip it off a little bit. But then again, if I do that, it's going to take away from the crystal look. So I'm just going to leave it alone. There's lots of crystals in there. It was made with my Dancing Bear geode rocks. I kept placing them down in here until I was satisfied with the look. And then I built my other crystals on the side, and I just kept dropping a little drops of resin in there and adding little tiny pieces of rock until I built it up. And I love how it looks. You know, the little piece right here, it makes it look more natural if it's not formed in a full circle. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure I keep my crystals clean. Because this is my master right here. So I gotta make sure those stay clean. Alright, I'm gonna pour in it. And we'll demold it too. Yep, I should have saved that resin to put in there. But I didn't know. I didn't think about it. So, I'm going to pour some more resin right quick, and I'll drop it in there, and we can demold it together and see what it looks like. And I made this to add to, you know what made me actually make this right here? To be honest, when I done the collaboration with Laura's Art Corner making the geodes, and I thought, if I had my own little cute pieces, I could add it onto my geode, but I didn't have any. So that's what made me want to create something like this. This would be beautiful on a geode. So I'm going to make different styles of them, and then I'll have them. Yep. But it's a work in progress right now. Nothing set in stone. But yeah, we'll pour this and see what it looks like. I added some of these, just a few, to my geode rock. And I put some resin in there, and I used one of Lightwish's Starry Colors. I think I used the purple right here on the end. And put a few drops in it. So we'll see how that turns out. Oh, I want to show y'all something. Look what I made. It's an egg. Silicone egg. I'm planning on making an Easter piece and putting this in an egg mold so I can hollow out the egg and make it maybe a shaker inside. So, I don't know. We'll see. I thought it was really cute. Alright, I will see you when it's time to demold. See you later. We're back and it's time to demold. But I want to show you something. I was looking for some little flat rocks to put on the bottom of my pieces, you know, so they won't stick to any glass tables or anything. And I wanted some multicolored ones. So I ordered these. And look what I did. I didn't pay attention to the size of them once again. So now I've got this whole big thing of these tiny little things. Oh, good Lord. And I did not need those because I have a whole container of them. But look, the difference in them is these are shiny and these are matte. So I don't know if that's going to make any difference or not. But I guess we're stuck with a bunch of them. Yep. Anybody have any ideas of what in the world I could use these for? I put them in shakers and things like that, but I don't know. Yep, I'm stuck with a bunch of them. Okay, let's demold our little extras first. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's cute. It's a little pig. He's got a little hat on. Look at that. He's cute. I had no idea what it was. I must have a whole family of these little pigs. Because I've got all these little molds right here. And they were all in a bag together. So, I'm guessing I have a family of them. I need to just pour them all one day. Then we have my cluster. Rock cluster here. So, let's see how it turned out. Care for the nails, you guys. Alright, are you ready? Let's see how it turned out. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Wowzers. I love it. I don't think I'm going to change a thing about it. I don't know though. I think I might add some more of the geode rock back here. You know, that's giving you that sparkle. I think I might close that in a little bit more. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Should I leave it be or should I work on it a little bit more to perfect it? And who else would like to have a mold like this? Let me know. Now let's get this out. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I'm not going to say it yet. I'm just going to let you keep thinking. And maybe somebody hadn't caught on to it yet. I don't know. Oh, that's so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I love it. That is gorgeous. I'm trying to see if I got any bubbles. But I don't see any. Wow, that's amazing. And this did not go through my pressure pot. It did not. That's gorgeous. I love it. And my name is real pretty on the bottom. It moved a little bit, but that's okay. Now let's get this piece out. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, but that bubble that I tried to fill in, it still had a bubble, I guess, that I didn't see. Oh, I couldn't see it because it was on the other side of the sticker. Do you see it right there? But we can fill it in, no big deal. And you'll never even know that it was there once I get done with it. But, have you noticed what happened? If we flip it this way, then that's going to be upside down. So, I did notice that while I was doing it. How we're going to try to fix that? I'm going to go get my drill, and I'm going to drill some holes on this side. And then I'm going to drill some holes on this side. And we're going to pick one of these ribbons here. And we will run it through there. I don't know if that one's going to work. I mean, I can get it through there, but I just don't want to fight with it right now. We'll run it through there, and then you can tie it and keep it closed. Just something cute and extra with it. Or you wouldn't have to tie it closed. We will just we'll just tie it in a cute little way. Yeah, I'm not going to put any holes in this one. That's what we'll do. No holes in that one. We're just going to put some holes in this one, and that's where the binder part will go through, because it'll go like this. And then we're just going to make a cute little ribbon to run through these holes over here. And that's how we'll do it. I may have to pick out a different ribbon. So yeah, it's going to work out perfectly. We will make that mistake work in our favor. All right, let me go get my drill. I'm going to drill some holes in there, but let me go get my paper, and I'll show you the cute little additions we're going to add inside our notebook. You want to see my very first notebooks I ever made? This one says Enjoy Life. It was made with one of the Let's Resin holographic powders. I poured it in the resin instead of brushing it on the mold. I like to buy these little binder rings from my local Dollar Tree for $1. Oh, well, $1.25 now. They're not $1 anymore. But you get, I think I forget how many you get, but it's quite a bit. I'm trying to see if I have some close to me so I can show you. Oh, here they are. You get all of these from your local Dollar Tree, if you have a Dollar Tree where you live. And I just bought a whole box full of them. Not now. I have in the past, and I have a bunch of them. And I use them to make my notebooks. So, I don't use these right here that they sent us. Which I'm going to probably use it for this one because they sent it to me to review, to show you what you'll get if you receive it. So I'll probably use it in this video, but I'm just going to show you the ones that I purchased because I like making notebooks. So this is more frugal for me. I just thought I would share that with you. And then here's the other notebook that I made. And the little pug fell off of that right there, that little cloud. And here's the little clips that I first started with. And then that's when I realized I can get them at a lower cost if I use the other ones, like this. And there's no difference in them. None at all. But I put on the back of here, Pug Life. Isn't that cute? Really cute little notebook. But yeah, that was my very first notebooks I ever made. This was one of my first weeding projects on my Cricut. That's why it's not so great. I like to keep things like this and look back on it at how far I've come. Do you do that too? Alright, let's see. I'm going to put that in there. Okay, I got this at my local Goodwill for $2. And the sticker that day was green, I believe, so I got it for $1. We're going to put that in this notebook. Then we're going to pick out some cute little see, I paid $1.74 for these at Hobby Lobby. You cannot beat that. You just can't. So we're going to pick out some that'll match this notebook. Oh, I think that would look great in here. Yes, it's going to be that. All right. And then we're going to put some paper in it. So we're going to put that in it. We're going to put one of these in it. And then we'll put some paper in it. And that's going to be very cute. Super, super cute. Don't you think? I think it's going to be very cute with the paper in it. I'll have to get the pack of paper. I have a bunch of them stacked up in my closet. I have to get it out. But I just love how that turned out. We got a little overpour right there. But I'm just going to take my little nifty snippers here. And we're going to snip it off. Okay, that looks good. Now, I don't know. I was going to put this on it. It's to hold a pen. You just slide the pen in there. And it holds it. Super cute. I was going to put it right there on that big rhinestone. Maybe add some glue to it. It has a little sticky thing on it, but I was going to add some glue to it and put it right there. But since we're running that ribbon through there, now that's not going to work. So, I got my holes drilled. There they are. So now we match on that side. And then we have an extra set over here. So let's go ahead and get everything inside our notebook. But it looks good. Looks really good. Let's see what we want to use. For these holes right here. I went and got this. I think purple might look better. See if we can tie it in a cute little bow. Might even put some beads on the end of it. Yeah, I think I might put some beads or something on the end of it. I don't know, but that looks pretty cute. What do you think? I think it turned out cute. You know what I'm thinking? It's too busy on the front. It takes away from the flowers and everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to move these right here into the center of the notebook. And there it is. Much better. Yes, now it's not so busy on the front. Perfect. So yeah, I think that looks a lot better. What do you think? It's not so busy. You can actually read everything and see the beautiful flowers. So let me know what you think about it. And let me know if you would like to see some of these molds in my shop. Or should I work on it a little bit more? Maybe build it up a little bit more in the back? Or does it look good this way? I'm going to make some different sizes of these. And some, you know, make them in different ways. I think that would be beautiful on a geode. So pretty. So let me know your thoughts on that. And if you would like to make one of these notebooks yourself, I will put the link down below where you can locate this beautiful mold. And then I have a discount code where you can save some money while you're there, and I'll pop it up here for you. And also, let me know in the comment section below, who else likes a cute journal to write in? Or what would you use your journal for? I'd love to hear it in the comment section below. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends. We got in some Happy Mail. Yay! I started to open this because I ordered something from an Etsy shop and I thought this was it. But when I turned it over on the other side and I seen it was from Spokane, Washington, that's when I decided, no, this has to be something different. So I turned it over and seen that beautiful Happy Mail sticker. That is so cute. Look at the little penguins. It reminds me of, oh goodness, It's on the tip of my tongue. What's the name of it? Hang on. Lisa Frank. That's it. It took me a minute. Actually, I didn't think of it. I just couldn't. Although it was on the tip of my tongue, I had to Google it. So, Lisa Frank. This looks like a Lisa Frank sticker. Okay. This is from Carly. So, let's get some scissors and open it up. I don't want to cut anything inside. I better get some smaller scissors. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at that pretty bag. I have bags like this too. What? You've got to be kidding me. Carly, I'm going to whoop your butt. I accidentally sent her a package. It was a mistake. It was someone else's order. And I told her just to keep it, that she could keep it because it was my mistake. And she sent it back to me. Oh, I'm going to whip you, Carly. Oh, look at that. But she sent me something. Look at the little Hummer. It's holographic. Can you see the holographicness in it when I turn it to the side? I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. That's so cute. Yep. Here's the circular crystal inlays that got misplaced and sent to her address by mistake. She is so sweet. I told her to keep that, and she sent it back to me. Oh, I hate you done that, Carly. Now you're gonna make me somehow send you the money for that. But we got a beautiful card. You brighten up my day. Aw. Tammy, I was already planning on sending this card I made and the Hummer, so I couldn't in good conscience keep your shipping mistake. Oh, goodness. What's funny is I received the mistake first, and my excitement opened it before remembering I had a tracking number. All's well that ends well. Carly. Thank you so much, Carly. This card is beautiful. I love the little outlining thing. You know, the bright, glittery things just captures my eye. So pretty. I wonder if you colored in this with some type of paint or markers. It does look like you did. If so, you are very talented. That is beautiful. You should go into selling your own cards. This is amazing. I would definitely purchase a card like this if it was handmade in a store. I always go for the handmade items. They have so much love and just, I don't know, artistic creations just capture my eye. That sounds stupid. I gotta edit that out. Let's see, how can I make that sound like what I mean? Handmade items always capture my eye. I'm drawn to them, and I will definitely spend the money on them. And you are going to spend a little bit more sometimes for handmade items. But to me, most of the time, handmade items are crafted with so much heart and so much soul. Yes, I absolutely love handmade things. That is beautiful, Carly. Thank you so much. And I love my Hummer. I'm going to put a magnet on the back and put it on my refrigerator. You should see my refrigerator. It's full of magnets because I love refrigerator magnets. So this will add to my collection. So if anyone ever wants to send me something, you could send me a refrigerator magnet. I love them. Thank you so much, Carly. And I'm going to add you to my container over here. We'll be doing the drawing for this probably soon. I need to figure that up. This is for any blessings or gifts sent to the channel. So I'm just going to, since I don't have one of those little Amazon slips, I'm just going to do it this way. Come on, right. There we go. I'll get my book put back up. All right, well, thank you so much, Carly. I appreciate that so much, but you did not have to do this. You could have kept this. That was my mistake and mine alone. And I did not feel any kind of way about it. I promise you I didn't. But thank you so much.